Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a video about my dogs. Why I got them, a little bit of history of them. So we will start with Mila. Mila, come. Come on. So this is Mila. She is 4 years old. She's almost 5 in June, 21st of June. She is a Schnauzer Chihuahua, and I got her in LA. I found an ad for her on Craigslist, and Mila, come on. And she was this little thing. She was this 3.5 months old. I got her in like October 2013, and I picked her up. We went to Santa Barbara because that's where I was living at the time, and then I moved back to LA, and she has traveled with me everywhere. So I was living in Santa Barbara. She came to LA. I went to New York for little trips because my dad lives there at times. Shh, relax. So I was living, so wherever I went, she traveled. I made her a service dog. I suffer from anxiety, which is one of the reasons that I got her. Mila, come! Where are you going? Come here! Oh my god, she's too hyper. Come here! Come! There we go. She relaxed. So she traveled. I moved to France and she came with me. Yeah? What are we gonna say? What do you want to say? You love your life? She loves living in Haiti. She loved traveling. She was so easy to travel with. You know, she had this little vest that said service dog. Oh my god, stop! And yeah, she was just so easy, and she's an amazing dog, and I love her, and she's great. You know, she was my little companion, and she gets along well with the cat. What are you saying? You get so hyper. Yeah, my little old lady. She's like an old grandma now, but I love her. Okay, you get so excited, huh? But she gets along with so many animals. She just doesn't get along that well with the German Shepherds. But she's so small and they're so big, so I can't exactly blame her. So next, I'm going to talk about Zeiss, but I have to go get him. So I want to talk about adopting Zeiss, who's right there. It's the big one. So Chris and I decided about 5 months after we moved in that we wanted to get a German Shepherd. So we contacted this breeder in Port-au-Prince, and we told him we wanted a German Shepherd and to let us know if he had any. He did, but they weren't puppies, so we waited a little bit, and then he finally had some puppies. He sent us a picture of 3 German Shepherds, and we chose one that was very fluffy and looked like he was strong, with strong bones. We wanted a male at first, so that was the first dog we wanted was male. And then maybe eventually we're gonna get a female, which obviously we did. So Zeiss, we picked him up on March 18th, 2017, and so when we picked him up, he had thrown up all over his cage, so we had to drive all the way to Jacmel with him, and he had thrown up, and then he threw up again on the ride to Jacmel. Poor puppy. But he was so small and so sweet. I gave him his first bath right when we got home, obviously, you know. But yeah, so Zeiss, when we first adopted him and he came home, he used to fall asleep in his water bowl. It was the cutest thing ever. And he also wouldn't want to go up the stairs or down the stairs alone. He wanted to get picked up. If not, he would cry. Like, he would just sit on the top of the stairs and cry. So I would have to go back down or back up, wherever he was, and pick him up. But yeah, and he grew up very fast, sadly. I think he grew up a little too fast. It kind of just happened overnight. You know, one day he was this 3-month-old baby, and the next thing I knew, he was this 6-month-old monster that, you know, eats 4 times a day and jumps on me. Now he's a year-old. And also, you know, honestly, it felt like fate adopting him. So right before we left the breeder, we asked the breeder, hey, could you send us all the information, you know, what shots he got, his birthday. So we're in the car driving to Jacmel, and Chris gets a text, you know, with the information. And Chris reads it, January 11th, 2017. I'm like, January 11th? He's like, yeah. I'm like, wow, that is fate. because my birthday is January 11th, so Zeiss and I share a birthday. Zeiss and I have a strong connection. You know, since he was a puppy, I did everything with him. I took care of him. You know, he would have to go out like 5 times a night, and I would go out with him, and I would wait until he pooed and peed, and I did that for months. But he was really smart. He stopped peeing in the house very quickly, like 2 weeks. Luna, it took her a long time, and at times she still does it. You know, he lets me know if he has to go to the bathroom. He'll cry and he'll hold it in, and she still doesn't do that. Like, I've got him pretty good at gauging of when she has to pee and poo, but she doesn't really tell me, unlike Zeiss, who like will whine and jump on me and say, "Mom, I have to go," type of thing. So yeah, but Zeiss, you know, he was the cutest puppy ever, and he was so sweet and loving, and he became very protective. So if at nighttime, you know, if I wanted to go upstairs, he would follow me. And Chris, sometimes he goes out of town, so Zeiss, you know, he'll sleep with me in the room, and he's just very, very protective. Yeah, no, he doesn't let anyone mess with me. That's what I love about these dogs, is they're so protective of their owners and their homes, and he's also very loving, and he's very moody at times. You know, there are some days where he just doesn't want to go out and play. He just wants to nap in our room. And I let him. I'm like, "Okay, are you sure you don't want to play?" He'll just be upset about something. Oh, and the reason we named him Zeiss is because Chris, my boyfriend, is a photographer. And Zeiss is a German name, German Shepherd. And Zeiss is actually a German camera lens. So that's why he has that name. So Chris got to name Zeiss, and then I got to name Luna. So Luna we got in October 2017. We wanted to get a German Shepherd, kind of for Zeiss, to be honest, like a friend. He kind of seemed lonely and kind of bored, especially when we go out of town. He would just sit there and not do anything, and it was kind of sad and upsetting for me to see that he was just so bored and so lonely. So, you know, we thought a friend, and then eventually we're hoping that, you know, they'll breed and make very cute babies. So both of our German Shepherds are pure German Shepherds, but they love each other. They're the best of friends, and they're protective of each other. Luna will literally stick her tongue in his mouth. It's really cute. Luna is, you know, Luna's actually more aggressive. When we first got her, like maybe 2 weeks after, there was an incident with some rabbits. I'm not going to go into detail because it was kind of gory. Luna's more Chris's dog, and I mean, she loves me and I love her, but Zeiss is honestly the one who takes care of me the most and who's the most protective. And in the yard, like, he'll bark, and you know, it's because she only barks like at him or when they're playing. She's still young. She's not even a year old. Her birthday's in August, the 15th of August. So she's not even, you know, a year old. So I'm sure the instinct of protection will come later. It just hasn't kicked in yet. I mean, you know, if something really was serious and Zeiss was somewhere else and Luna had to protect me or protect Chris, I'm sure she would. These dogs have that instinct. They have that, you know, protection, kill type instincts. And no, they're not dangerous. So many people are so scared of our dogs. And we always say, no, they're friendly, they're fine, which is true, they are. But it's, if they feel like we're being threatened, I doubt they would be very nice, especially Zeiss, and especially when it comes to me. I mean, of course, Zeiss will take care of Chris too. It's just, you know, I mean, Chris has always told Zeiss, your job is to protect mommy, which is true, and he does. He does an amazing job at protecting me, and he always makes me feel safe, especially when Chris isn't home. And I don't like when Chris isn't home, but you know, work takes priority. But yeah, so Zeiss is really caring and loving, and I love him so much. Hey, Luna, come here. Luna, come. Come say hi to Mama. Come here. Come here. Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby. You want to say hi, honey? You want to say hi? Say hi, honeys. You guys are so cute and loving. I love you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You guys are my babies, huh? Oh, you guys are so cute. Seriously. We got very lucky in adopting them, and I couldn't imagine having any other dogs. You know, Mila is kind of this little stuffed animal, you know, and she barks for no reason, which is really annoying, and it's a really bad habit. So we don't take her seriously when she barks, but when Zeiss barks, yeah, we always look out the window and take it seriously. Sometimes cute they are. Like, seriously, they're best friends. They're so cute. Like, how did I get so lucky? Huh? How did I get so lucky with you guys? I love you guys. Yes, I do. So that's it for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Me talking about my dogs, my very cute dogs. And I will see you hopefully next week. I'm trying to make one video a week, and eventually I want to start making 2 videos a week, and we'll see how that goes on from there. Bye, and please give me a thumbs up and subscribe.